Welcome back to the Hydra Link pod with you and
Me?
me and oh, he's gone. There was another guy. You mean the other guy?
I swear you just missed him.
Episode 28. That's an ad. Get out of here.
Wake up, goofy ass bro.
It's an alarm. 28 is here. Hi, Cam.
28, wake up. What's up?
How are you doing?
Hey,
How's your mind, your body, your soul? You pick where to go.
Oh, why don't you follow me?
All right.
This way. You're gonna have to take a leap. Well, my mind is fucking spiffy. I feel happy to be here.
Spiffy, yeah?
I feel happy to not be working today. It's a weekday, and I've been working like all the past weekdays last week. Ooh. And I've just been prepping for a new job. So like I'm a little winded, little winded.
More
Why don't we
consistent
fish
job.
here for a bit? It is going to be a more consistent job. Yeah, I'm essentially getting leveled up from a normal sub to a long-term sub at the same middle school like that I'm always covering.
Oh, okay.
So it's still kids that I mostly know. They're 8th graders, so they're pretty mature. And it's math, which is a subject I like to teach anyway. So
I like me some math.
it's kind of cool. But for the first time as a sub, I actually have to like make the lesson plan, for a couple months because I'm covering a maternity leave. And so I've been like shadowing the teacher, learning what does she do in class? How does she reward them?
How she sit in her chair.
Yeah, I've been very much focusing on that. Yeah. No, it's chill though. Like it's a little daunting for sure to be like taking on so much more work than I normally do. And I'm normally the type of guy that works like 3, maybe 4 days a week. But I enjoy my days off. And in this case, it's not really going to be easy to take days off.
Which is
the guy's back.
Oh, there he is. There's the other guy. Look at him. He's so adorable. He just ran into the camera. So cute. That's pretty cool. It's gonna have more consistency.
Yeah, it'll definitely be good money, and it'll be a good experience. I think my first like full-on sort of teaching experience. A lot deeper than subbing normally is, and I'll get to see for sure if I like it or not.
I could say the same thing for me with the magic shop. It's definitely. I'm so glad I have the magic place because it's been really, really slow at the hotel, and I feel like without it, my weeks would literally this week. If I didn't have magic, I would have Monday, Friday.
Dang,
not Monday, Friday. Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Friday. Shit.
That shit. So like maximum distance, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But with the magic, I now had Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh wow, they actually have a lot of stuff for you to get up to. Are you working on like the same show all in one week, or do you have multiple gigs kind of going?
Usually the weekend would be like on Thursday you come in early, you make the show, and then Friday you do the show. Thursday you do the show too, but Thursday you just set it up and then do the show. Friday you just do the show, and then Saturday you do the show twice. But this week they had a Christmas song thing they were going to do on Wednesday, so they wanted to rehearse it on Sunday, and then Wednesday we're going to do it, and then Thursday a magician comes in, and then the normal cycle. So it's just a little bit more hefty of a week.
I getcha. I haven't seen anything he said. What a cool other guy.
He said, "I'm sorry I showed up and have to move. I have work later," as we're talking about it.
Work behooves us all. Yeah. I was just talking with my dad and my girlfriend about this, and I don't know if you feel this way, Cody, but like if I have work at like 4 o'clock and I wake up, before noon, I'm like just sitting there doing nothing for like 4 hours because I can't like get into something because I won't have time to like finish it before I have to go to work, or I don't want to like be out of the house right before I got to come back because then I got to shower and all this other crap before work.
Mm.
Like I just sit there and I essentially it's a wasted day if I have a shift late in the day.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's why I really do I like working at a school where the hours are nice and early. You wake up early and then you have the rest of your day off.
Yeah,
It truly feels off. You're not like stressing about the next day.
there's many times that I've just woke up to go to work, and when I come home, I sleep, and that's just it. That was my day.
I know, huh? Yeah, I've been there too. Those are rough days.
My body is gotten to the terms of like, you'll never have enough time. Go to bed.
Hmm. Yeah, sometimes you gotta suck it up. I know when I was like working in my final year of college, it was it was okay because I wasn't like a full-time employee most of the time. Holiday season was different, but most of the time I was like part-time, and it was my last year, so I didn't really have a ton of classes, but very occasionally I would have those days where it's like you wake up for an 8 a.m. class, and then
Hmm.
you have a fucking like 10 a.m. class, you have a noon class, and then you have to get over to work at 1 p.m. and you have an 8 hour and you get off at 9. And
Dang.
so it's just fucking a 12 hour straight of doing something, or I guess like 14 if you count like the travel time. And
I
then you go to bed.
I've had days like that too with the magic place. You'd go
Yeah.
on, say like going from 8 to supposed to be 4, 8 to 4 for the hotel, but then they want me there around 4. So then like around 3:30, I'm like,
Mm,
am I good to go? And they're like, you're good to go. So then I
I got a
I
dash.
leave. I get something to eat, and then I'm right back into the magic till like 10.
Right back into the magic.
That's just how I describe it. I'm like, one's my hotel job, one's magic.
I like that phrasing. No, magic is cool. It's definitely, I don't know how many like random people you talk to, but it would be a conversation starter. If I heard someone talking about that, I'd be like, "What the hell? Tell me more."
There's a lot of people that don't know about the spot,
Yeah, it's pretty tucked away.
which as he says, I you're in blah blah blah. What the hell else are you gonna do?
Hmm. Yeah, I remember him saying that.
Which is true. I mean, there's not fucking much else to do out here,
Yeah,
especially for
people love a good
older.
performance. Yeah, there's the like market out here is definitely like theater, if anything, like live performance, music,
Hmm.
and service, hospitality.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. You got Christmas preparing?
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's should be pretty cool. I mean, luckily I got a pretty decent check before
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. My job pays me like once a month, so it's like gotta make sure everything is tucked away, assets are squared, and I got Christmas money. Yep, 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 check. But it's looking good, and this week, couple days before this pod goes out, I think I'll be at
Mm.
a party for my grandma.
Yeah, I'll go out for the
As
20th.
her, yeah, it'll be maybe a little earlier or a little closer to the date of. But we're throwing a little birthday party for my nana. She turns 65 on Christmas Eve, the 24th. But
Wow.
since it's like a Christmas birthday, she doesn't always get to celebrate it too often. It's more so people are in town for the holidays and celebrating that. So we're gonna do something a week earlier and celebrate her, have some friends and family, and that sounds fun. I'm looking forward to that. I have a gift for her, and then Christmas, I don't really have too much planned. I'm not a huge Christmas guy. I don't
Really?
dislike it. As a kid, I always thought it was pretty hype. You love to get a good gift or two. Um, but it's not like I have much sentimental value for it that much. It's just like, I like gifts. I don't really like giving gifts, I'll be honest.
I do.
Uh, it makes me self-conscious when I receive one too, because I don't like to give them too much, and I don't when I get one from someone that I'm like, ah, damn, I like didn't even think about giving you one. That makes me feel
Oh yeah,
bad.
that's it's like the it's almost like the Seinfeld thing where it's just like, I got invited to a party, and then they're just like, we should get the wine before we get there, and he's like, why? And then, well, you got invited to a party, you got to bring something. It's like,
Right.
no, I don't. I'm a Pepsi guy. No one wants your Pepsi. Why does no one want
True.
my Pepsi?
BYOP.
BYO. Bring your own Pepsi. Uh, I've always loved Christmas. My mom's side of the family has always made it like a big deal, and it's like, oh, everybody gets together, we have fun, and then it's become like a, we don't do it much anymore because the person that hosts it doesn't live in that same house anymore. But
Yeah.
there was a thing that every year everybody would go around the table and we would play a game called Left, Right, Center.
Oh, you've mentioned this, I think, maybe on the pod.
And
Left, right, center. Yeah.
it's so in my brain of how cool this is that well, weird side story, me and the cat were trying to get like retro stuff at a GameStop, and there was this guy that comes in with like a box full of stuff, and he's just like, can I sell this stuff? And the people were immediately like, nope, you can't do that, because I guess some other GameStop called saying he was coming, and they immediately like, nope, you can't. And the cat stops him, and he's just like, what do you got? He's just like got a Wii U, a Wii, an Xbox, a bunch of games, a bunch of controllers, and he's just like, can I give you 50 for it? And he's like, oh my, fine. And then got all this stuff for like $50, and he was showing all this stuff, and one of the things in there was an unopened left, right, center like dice, and in my mind I'm like, oh my god.
That's actually crazy. What a deep cut.
I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. That's how ingrained it is in my head of like, this is Christmas. This is Christmas.
Aw. You definitely got to play that. Yeah, bring that wherever you're going.
Because what also made it cool is whoever was the sole survivor of this left, right, center. To make it real quick, the rules are there's an L, R, C, and a dot on these dice. If you get a C, you got 3 chips. If you get a C, you put the chip in the center. A dot, you do nothing. Left, you put 1 chip to the left, and right, you put 1 chip to the right. And whoever is left with any chips, if it's just one sole survivor, they won the game. And you don't want center because then no one gets the chips anymore. And whoever won this game always got like a prize. So it was like,
Right.
awesome. This is awesome. And my sister won one year, and I fucking hated her that year.
Aw. Yeah, there's some competition there for sure. I never did too many of those like silly games. Have you ever played like White Elephant Gift Exchange?
You know what? My work does White Elephant, and we all said this year we don't want to do it because we just, it sucks because people forget the rules. People don't. I don't know my coworkers good enough to just like make a broad enough gift.
Well, it's weird because I feel like you could. The part of the like funny, mystery about the White Elephant is you kind of give a gift that's not really that good anyway. At least that's what I've come to understand. That, like I said, I've not really played it too much. This year was my first year trying it, but everyone's like, yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like a gag gift. Like you open it up and you're like, okay,
oh yeah, no,
all right,
no one got that.
I'll take it.
People just, I guess people want to spend their money on something that's like useful or something.
Yeah, I ended up doing that from the White Elephant I participated in. I got like an electric kettle that was like $20, and it was a $20 price limit. And I was like, this is pretty useful. Make hot chocolate, make tea, make coffee, like whatever. I would use it. I was like, fuck it, I'll steal it if no one else wants it. But I was the only one who like actually. Well, no, there was one other gift that was like a film camera that was like pretty sick. I was like, are you sure this costs like $20 or less? And that was probably the only other good gift, and everything else was like our friend Kyle, who was on the pod, he got like one of those red like gallon jugs of gasoline and 2 gallons of gas. 2 gallons of gas. to go canister, which I thought was hilarious.
Well,
I thought it was
he
so
can
good.
use that. Yeah, you bought him,
Yeah, it's
guys.
pretty useful, but it's like it's pretty silly.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got like a pickle scented candle with like a jar of pickles and that sort of shit.
Hmm.
So like, yeah, a lot of other people didn't take it as seriously. They were like funny gifts.
I did two for the coworkers. The first one I picked in my mind. I'm like, I want someone specifically to have this, and it was
Yeah,
I I fucked up and I got it like last minute day of, and I I went to
of
the mall
course.
and I got two Dragon Ball Z statues of Goku and Vegeta, and they're like both wearing Saiyan armor, and they're like battle pose so that you could put them together. And I was like, that's
Right.
really
Okay.
cool. And I wanted one specific person to have it. And since people are like, you can be like, you could trade, right? You could be like, I want to trade with that guy, but you only get one trade.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people that got it was um, I love him to death because he's so fucking like slow in the mind, but it's so funny. And he got it, and then he trades it for like a screwdriver thing. And then I asked him like, just because I was curious, I'm like, why did you trade it? And he's just like, because it was two of the same guy. I'm like, it was. The boxes were different colors, dude. They had different colors.
Why? Why would the person giving it like
Why would
give
I
someone
give you
two
two
of
of the same guy? And he goes, "Oh."
And then I was like, shit.
No, it was fine. But then the next year, I got I did Etsy gifts, so I got coasters of record players with like in the records was like music, but they also were like drinks. Like it was a parody of songs to drinks.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And the record holder was a record player.
That's pretty sick.
So you got little custom coasters right there.
Fuck with that.
And
I
then
like that.
the other one was a key holder shelf thing.
Oh,
So
useful stuff.
yeah, you know what? I've learned that if you're trying to give someone a gift that you don't know exactly what they want, either obviously best choice know what they want. Then after that, you can either make it personalized, useful, or personalized, useful, or an activity.
Yes, definitely.
And I tend to lean more into useful because people like convenience.
Hmm. Definitely. Yeah. If you give something that makes their life easier and doesn't require them to do that much,
Mm-hmm.
like it's just immediately better for them. That's pretty good. Like giving someone money.
Yeah.
That's pretty much just always a better convenience.
Like this year, I gave my mom and my sister little bags that can expand out into section storage for their trunks, for the car trunks.
Very cool.
And they have even like
that.
material for a cooler in case they get like milk and they need to keep it cold.
Mhm. Nice. Organize your shopping trip when you get back to the car.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, some hot gift ideas for fellas watching this a week before Christmas.
Yeah, you have 5 days by the time this comes out. You
Yeah.
have 5 days.
Get on it, guys. What the hell?
Everybody loves an Alexa.
I actually need to get on it. I need to do gift shopping like right today, right now.
Do you remember the gift I got you back in school?
I remember you had given me a Rubik's Cube,
I did.
but it wasn't quite a cube. It was more spherical, but
Spherical!
it was modeled and styled after a 3x3 cube, but it had gears
It did.
in it. That was the cool part. Yeah, I'd always wanted one kind of like that moved the pieces in a weird way when you turned it,
So
and that was sick.
So a while back in a pod, we talked about how like some people were this kid, and
Yeah.
oh, they're that kid. Cam was if you didn't know him well enough, he was like a Rubik's Cube kid because he had like a shit ton of Rubik's Cubes in his backpack.
Yeah, easy to like define who that was when you said the Rubik's Cube kid.
Because you
I
had
did have like just a whole pocket full of maybe at least 10 different
and they just kept
shapes.
getting bigger and
Yeah.
bigger. And so I was like, okay, what if I gave him a Rubik's Cube he's never had? So me and my mom went to some store, and she was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And then I saw that, and I'm like, "I want this." So they bought it.
Wow.
They bought it for me, knowing I'm immediately gonna give it to you.
That's crazy.
I was like, "You
How
sure
nice
you
of
want
you.
it?" But I did mess around with it before I gave it to you. I,
Right.
I was like, I want to make sure how cool this is, and it wasn't like super hard because with the gears move as you turn it, and some of the gears are the sides, so it almost made it a little easier.
Yes, it kind of adds like another error check that you can give yourself. Like, oh, that's not quite right. And there's only like so many ways the gears can turn. It
Hmm.
like if anything, there's like less combinations than a normal cube.
So if it was fun for me, I was like, oh, okay, this is just like a neat little weird cube. Here, you get
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, it was fucking sick. I honestly would love to know where half of my Rubik's cubes are. I know they're in a box somewhere. Like I wouldn't have just thrown those away, but I know that one's with a lot of the others.
Just be the Rubik's Cube sub.
Yeah, that could be something. I could just bring like a bucket of them or some shit.
Did I ever tell you about like this magical moment I had with one of my uncles with a Rubik's Cube?
I think so. I think you did mention that where he was like teaching you a little lesson.
Yeah, I'll explain it in the pod just in case. But I was visiting one of my uncles that I never really get to see a lot in Texas, which is decently far from where I am. And I was just not having a good time because the way their house is ran is like not how I've been living. It's very restrictive, very like kind of, you know, use your imagination to make up your fun type of type of place. And it I was just not having a good time, and then after a while he comes to me and he's just like uh seeing that I'm getting all fussy, but then he takes like the Rubik's cube that's nearby that I've been messing with, and I can only get two sides at most. And he's just like telling me basically the synopsis of his story was maybe if you give this place a chance and start seeing what fun you can bring to this place, maybe you'll actually have a nice time here. And as he's telling me this, without looking at the cube, he solves the third side. And I'm like, what the fuck? How'd you do that? And then he just walks away. And I'm like, what the hell? And then my whole rest of my trip was fun.
Hmm.
Everything changed.
Mindset. Yeah. That's fucking it is such a nice story too.
It was really cool. He has such mystic vibes because
Yeah.
he's so he doesn't really like join in on family things because he's so isolated, but he's
Mm,
done so well for his life, and same for his kids. He's done so well for his kids that like
sure.
you're like, damn, what is he doing right? You know?
Yeah, mysterious uncle vibes. He's quite a character it sounds.
Yeah. And there's
That's how I seek to be
it's
as an
fun to
uncle.
be like people be like, "No, you're more like him," and I'm like, "Yeah, kind of. I'm not the sports guy. He wasn't the sports guy.
Sure.
Is this my real
I'm not
dad?
much either. My real dad.
My real dad? Did my uncle swap?" Yeah. I never. Besides that, I've never really been much into Rubik's cubes. They're just kind of like they piss me off. They're
Mm-hmm.
like, "What the fuck? You're a cube."
Yeah, it's a tough puzzle, but when you buy like a Rubik's brand cube, at least
Hmm.
they do give you an instruction booklet. Like they'll show you how to solve it.
Oh.
I think when I got that, I don't know if I've told this story, but like it took me like a day of like just religiously reading that. It was like a school day too, And I would just like every period, every free time, just be like reading that. Okay, practice those moves. Okay, I fucked it up. Try that again. Read it every minute of the day. And then like by the end of the day, late afternoon, it's taking me like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to like solve it
Mm.
while reading the instructions. And so it just slowly progressed. But it's just like straight up memorizing those patterns
So
to me.
it's less of a puzzle and more of a trick.
It kind of, yeah. It's more like a sleight of hand in my mind, especially
Uh,
because I was, I think, doing like card magic before that.
you
Well,
did
I
have
guess I
a
was doing it
you had a card
heavier
phase.
after that. Yeah, I guess I was into magic and Rubik's cubes at the same time, but I think
And then
I
yeah, Magic Rubik's Cube.
did magic a little bit heavier after I gave up on the Rubik's cubes a bit. But yeah, like I do kind of see them in a similar like aspect where it's like it's just a set of moves that you have to do properly and quickly. There's more room
Oh,
for error with the Rubik's cube, obviously.
the game crashed.
I just disappeared as soon as you said that. That was so funny. You just
Adam, take us back to when we're there.
that's funny.
What the fuck? This never happened before.
You just go, oh,
Are you still in there?
yeah, that's never happened before either. I'm usually kicked out. And I
Oh.
lost connection.
Oh, okay, I'm making a new one. All right, back to where we were. I think that's a good cutting point for our book.
I agree. Let's tell some jokes.
For people that don't know about this segment, I'll make it really fast. There is a funny joke book created by my boss. That's right, my magic boss has made a reading a comedy book full of jokes called The Best Jokes Ever Professionally Tested Jokes for People Who Want to Be Funny. You can find it on Amazon for $5 if you want to read along with us. It's a very simple book. We've done a couple jokes. Cameron, give me a page between 1 to 200. And remember, halfway it gets mature.
Let's go for a mature one this time. Give me 179.
179. Let's see what we got for 179. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 jokes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 joke. Well, I just got a 4-star fish. Let's hear joke number 4.
You picked the longest one. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right. The rabbit and the snake bumped into each other on the trail, and the snake says, "Sorry, but you see I'm blind." The rabbit replies, "Hey, I'm sorry too, but I'm also blind. I've been blind all my life. As a matter of fact, I don't even know what I am." The snake says, "Really? I don't know what I am either," says, "Maybe we can help each other out. I'll feel around on you and tell you what you are, and then you can do the same for me. What do you say?" The rabbit replies, "Okay." So the snake coils up around the rabbit and says, "Okay, you are fuzzy all over, and you got long front legs, short back legs, long ears, and a fuzzy little tail. Why, little fella, you are a rabbit." Well, the rabbit is overjoyed at this profound revelation and replies in like kind by feeling around on the snake and says, well, you are cold, slimy, you have a forked tongue, and you don't have any balls. I'm pretty sure you're a lawyer."
That's so I don't know.
I thought he was going to eat him.
I know, right? Like that's the whole tension. Lawyers.
Lawyers have no balls and they're cold and slimy.
Lawyer.
Forked tongue, they must be the devil.
Better call Saul.
America says you have rights. All right, you get one more. You get one more joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pick a page.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 jokes.
We haven't read this page yet. You marked them.
Yep. I mark them every time we do a joke.
How about number 1?
Number 1. Another semi-long one. Here we go. A man staggers into an emergency room with 2 black eyes and a 5-iron wrapped tightly around his throat. The doctor asks him what happened. The man says, I was having a quiet round of golf with my wife when she sliced her ball into the pasture of cows. We went to look for it and I noticed one of the cows had something white in its rear end. He continues, so I walked over and lifted up the tail, and sure enough, there was my wife's golf ball stuck right in the middle of the cow's butt. That's when I made the mistake. I lifted the tail and yelled to my wife, hey, this looked like yours.
Oh my god. Jesus.
They're not all winners, but they are jokes. Please.
That's crazy. That's not bad. That's wild. That's like so different from the other one. Oh my gosh.
What was it called? Best jokes ever,
like
professionally
that.
tested jokes for people who want to be
Professionally
made
tested.
by my boss. 200 pages of jokes. Buy it on
Okay.
Amazon if you want to follow along.
Thanks, Cody's boss.
Thank you.
Tell us what number joke to read next.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Go. Give us a number.
Most likely, you will get at least 3 jokes on a page. So 1 to 100, 1 to 200, 1 to 3. That's about it as best.
If you're
accuracy.
feeling cheeky, you could maybe say 4.
If you want to, and then we'll just pick a number from that page.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Cam, I've had a good fun year with you. We have reached our 2nd year of doing fellows.
Yeah.
Or
That's
our
crazy
3rd year, I guess.
Yeah, the year 2 is done. I didn't even really process that we were already in like our 2nd year. Like, I guess we were like, oh, you're doing this. It's cool. But like, it didn't really hit me that the 2nd year is already up too.
It's been
This has been a lot of fun times and growth and
it
new
does
things.
it does feel like something that's just kind of been happening. Like it doesn't feel like there's been any time connected with it.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it does kind of fly by because it's especially weird out of time when like the time that we're spending right now is not the time that it gets uploaded necessarily. And even then when it gets uploaded, that's not necessarily when it gets seen. But there's a distancing from ourselves when we record these. So it doesn't always feel like how long it's been.
That's true. It does feel kind of like just like say if we're doing this, it doesn't feel like we're recording something per se. It kind of just feels like, all right, I'm going to spend time with Cam for a little bit.
Right. Yeah. Just spending some time passing it by, which is definitely how it's come to feel a lot of these like recordings. I know, especially like within that first year or so, it was more so like, oh gosh, we're going to record again. I got to lock in. I got to turn my brain on. I got to get ready to
I got to be funny.
talk. I got to be funny. Yeah, like those thoughts. But it's definitely more so like, oh, this is going to be what I'm used to. We just have fun. We're just going to, naturally get to those points. We're naturally going to think of things because it's become just a thing. Like you said, that happens that we are a part of and that we enjoy doing.
Without going fully into, well, you can give a little synopsis why you think that, but what would be your 3 favorite series that we've done? And they could be a one-off. One could be a one-off.
Ooh.
So I guess give me your favorite one-off, your favorite verses, and your favorite playthrough.
Okay. This is a great question. I think to give it a full answer, I'll look at our playlist page real quick just to scan them.
For me, I'm already going to tell you my favorite playthrough is It Takes Two. No doubt. It's been...
Oh, yeah.
It was such a good one to start with.
That was amazing. Can't believe that was like the first playthrough too.
That was by far my
What is
favorite one.
what's the
It
YouTube
seemed so genuine. The game was so fun, and it was. I want to do more co-op games like that. I even followed an Instagram now that shows me just a bunch of co-op games,
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
and that'd be fun to do. But Rayman's pretty close.
There, true. That was so much fun. It was a quick one too, or at least it felt quick.
It was quick. The it just felt like it had more. It had more going, and the jokes were a lot more funny. But It Takes Two felt like it was more of a special time. What are you laughing at?
I just remember I said I was going to look at the playlists.
Yeah.
At Fellow VS on YouTube currently has 767 videos posted and 467 subscribers, dude.
6, 7! Six,
That's so
seven.
funny to me. What a coincidence.
Wow. And then
Anyway, what would be your verses and your
my playthrough was
one
It
off,
Takes Two.
whatever?
Uh Versus would either have to be there's so many that like bring me like a piece of joy. Like the first one that comes to my head was Castle Crashers, just because it was just fun with all four of us, and it was constant going and all that stuff. But then like Sunshine was fun, and then the Buzz Lightyear was fun. Kingdom Heart was fun. God, it's hard. It's genuinely kind of hard to pick a versus for me.
Verses. I
But
agree.
but I guess in memories and stuff like that, the Buzz Lightyear would probably be my favorite.
Oh, that was so fun. There have been so many good ones now that I do look back on it. I really did enjoy um our quick burst on Smash Bros. I really did enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
very first verses we ever did. Honestly, like that's what made me know I wanted to keep doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Um and I think what I would choose for my favorite verses would be Stardew, honestly. The amount of like time we spent was in my mind like never wasted. I just enjoyed every second of it.
You love
But I
Stardew
know
as a
it did
game
drag on.
already.
I just love that game, but it was definitely a lot of fun to just play it kind of with somebody in general
Mm-hmm.
for a long term.
The longest versus we've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
Being the third one we've ever done.
Crazy enough, yeah. And it honestly, it's like runner up is the second one we ever did.
Because we're stupid.
Yeah, we learn how to choose a game.
What's your favorite playthrough?
Hard not to pick the same one. But I think an easy like contender is it's hard to pick a contender because recently the ones I really liked were the Five Nights at Freddy's
Mm-hmm.
and the Metal Gear playthroughs. Loved both of those. Just got to appreciate a good game both times.
Mm-hmm.
Good story and all that.
You have the more primary record of playing the playthroughs than I do, I would say.
True. Yeah, is that the case?
Yeah, because in It Takes Two, it's both of us. Rayman is both of us. Red Dead, it's you. Uh, Ina is me. Um, Metal Gear is you, and FNAF is me. So you by what? Or is it
Yeah,
even? I don't
I
remember.
think it's close, but it sounds like I lost count.
Me too. Whatever. But that's a good one. Yeah. FNAF
Yeah.
had its good moments too. It really did.
Yeah. I had fun. I think we both had fun there.
It felt good falling through the floor a couple times.
Well, yeah, exactly. All those little silly things. And that leaves, I mean, one-offs, which is its own playlist I'm looking at now.
I
And that's a hard pick as well. There's been a lot of fun ones, but I have a couple in mind.
I do man, that is hard because a lot of them are so good. to
Mhm.
me, man, because
Yeah, I love the one-off so much. Yeah.
the fucking slappy ball was so fun.
There were so many good just moments, good clip-worthy moments.
Mario Party was
Busting out
fun.
laughing.
Uh, your your Zelda was fun.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that strikes me as one that, even though it was so quick, I do remember it well as just being very fun to record.
The blind games were fun. Randy,
Oh my gosh, Randy,
our Oregon Trail trip,
Oregon Trail, dude. Yeah, that was hella fun.
our Retrium Day picks,
Aw, bless the best.
Worms, uh, George,
Georgie.
Ultimate Chicken Horse. But I mean, out of all of them, I think Otter Game has to win for me.
Oh my gosh, that's what I was thinking of as my other one. It was the Zelda one-off, Link to the Past, and the Otter game recently, which I mean has also been popping off on its own dime. But that was just such a good combination of an hour's worth of fun and glitches and silliness and cuteness.
It was a good
What we live
time.
for.
And who would have known?
Yeah.
I found that game on Instagram and it became like that.
Yeah. If anybody watching this somehow hasn't seen that video, I recommend, like, one of the most watched videos, top 5 on our channel.
So yeah, those would be my picks. Is that the same pick for you for one of?
I think so. Like I said, it's a close runner up. I really did like the doing the little glitched um, Legend of Zelda one.
Yeah.
If I had to think of any others, nah, it would probably still go to the Otter game recently. That was just such a cool, perfect video.
hmm And I've been liking our tier list too.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we've spread those out quite a bit. I do want to keep doing more of those.
If you
I feel
have
like
any
the Minecraft
ideas
one
for
was
one-offs,
cool.
playthroughs, versus, or tier lists, let us know.
Absolutely, yeah. And I want to keep doing silly stuff in those verses too. Not every verses is going to be just play the game, speed run.
Mm.
We do need to do, and I don't know if it's going to end up being a playthrough or a versus, but like an archipelago multi-game or randomizer
We talked
game.
about it last pod.
Yeah, definitely on the marks.
Well, Cam, I have something that happened to me recently that is it's kind of it's a little serious
Oh,
and
good, bad.
good and bad, mostly good. Um,
Interesting.
it's not
How
Jesus Christ. No,
how open can you be about it? Is it that kind of serious?
I'll be a little vague for it, but I will talk about it enough to get my point across. Because
Hmm.
one, I feel like talking about it will be good for me, and two, I want to talk about it for in case somebody else might have this type of feeling.
Okay,
So
word. Yeah. Say your
it
piece.
it might be if I trip on my own words or if I hesitate on what I'm saying, it's just because it's hard to say it vocally and I don't want to say it wrong.
I feel that way a lot of the times. Yeah. Take it easy.
So I have been looking more into myself recently and I have been seeking a little, or at least I was seeking for outside help for something mentally with me. And it was,
Sure.
it's been a problem that I've had for a long time that I didn't know more about, but it's, to make it as vague as possible, I had a big, looting problem. And it's like, more with, lewd content and acting lewd around people, which whoever
Hmm.
I did that with, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. It's just something that back in the VR furry days, it was kind of just a normalcy. So it was just something people did, and I didn't realize that it was maybe making people uncomfortable. But what caused this reaction to me is that I've had a lot of slip ups that causes friendships to be in more of a weird state, and I have never really taken it too seriously, as in like not their feelings, but more of like I say I'll get better and then I'll revert back without even realizing it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
in my mind recently, I was trying to make it like less likely as possible. And then at some point the cat was checking up on me and I gave them the status, and they basically were just like almost felt a little defeated because they thought I was just reverting back, and they didn't say anything, but they did get quiet. And in my mind I was just like, what the fuck, what am I doing? Can I just not do this by myself? Is this like something that I just need help with? Do I need to talk to somebody? It's
Mm.
because I felt so weird. I felt like this should be something so easy to handle. And then I looked up a couple things for if there was like therapy for this specifically, and I guess there is a term called cognitive sexual behavior, which makes things that may even seem mundane turn into a sexual idea for yourself, and then make you start going into that line of stuff. I d- when
Oh,
I explained that this might help for people, it's not this specifically. I'll get to it, but
no, but no, this is something that, I'm not familiar with. I'm sure people might not even realize the thousands of
me
things they might not be familiar with.
me neither. What honestly, seeing that it had a name and a term already
Mhm.
helped me out so much, because I thought I was just being weird. I thought it was just something that was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? This should be something that people can handle. Because at this point, I've had so many chances to handle it myself, and I just haven't. I just couldn't. It was just something that wasn't clicking for me. So then I saw that it helped me out, and then I talked to some people about it, and I have a friend that's asexual, so him or them talking about it helped, because they're like, I don't quite understand what you're saying or like what you're going through, but I know there's some things that are a struggle for me that maybe you don't have a struggle with. So then that helped me connect. Maybe this is something that someone else can handle like easily, but something I
Yeah.
can't handle easily.
Mhm.
Just like how somebody can't focus, but I can focus, or something like that. It's
100%, yeah.
it's just the way our brains are wired is different, and we have hurdles that are different hurdles. And it's just it's nice to know that what my problem is isn't because I mean, it could be. I really highly doubt it is, but it's not ignorance. It's not giving a fuck. It's not just hurting for the sake of hurting and being selfish. It's a mental problem
Yeah,
that
there's some
that
difficulty there.
takes over, that may affect these other things to make me give myself loopholes of being like, oh, it's just one time, or oh, it's just a day, or oh, you haven't done it in a while. Like it gives
Sure, right.
myself loopholes. But since I've seen that it's a thing, and since I've compared it to other things that people might need therapy for, or people might have like ADHD or other things, it it's helped have a better understanding for it, and made me less likely to want to do it, because now I know how it works,
Holy shit.
you know? And for it, I wanted to, again, explain this for not only myself, to get it, to make me vocally hear it and vocally explain it for maybe people that haven't, and just so you know, I remind myself in a way,
Hmm.
but also because it's something that maybe someone else might be dealing with, or a version of this someone might be dealing with that they don't quite get yet. That maybe it's just something that your brain's wired to not deal with it as easily as other people.
Yeah, exactly. In a lot of those circumstances, there's someone out there who has had that struggle that, if not can relate and help in that sense, there may be known ways that people have figured out to help make life a little bit easier.
Like there
So it's good
is
to just speak that out.
there is even like uh cogn- cognitive behavioral therapy, not only even just like through sexual behaviors, but through any behavior, I guess, around how you think like that.
Which sidebar, I love how cognitive behavioral therapy has the same acronym as cock and ball torture.
It feels like it, man.
It sure does.
They got a ball and
Same
chain
thing.
on my balls. But I mean, I'm not taking it yet because therapy takes a long time. Or if I feel like I need it, I will look into it. But right now, just knowing that I have it has helped me. Knowing
Yeah,
that
I get you.
it's part of my how my system works has helped me, because I've always been a person that anytime you give me instructions, if I know the why, then I have an easier time understanding what I should be doing. Because why you want me to do this? Well, because this makes this happen. Okay, now I know
Mhm.
why I should do it.
Yeah, it is a big help.
So why do I want to pursue lewd things with friends or potential friends? Well, you have this thing in your brain that makes you react on even the nicest things to become sexual behavior.
Mm.
Okay, I get it. That makes sense. I'll try to work on that. And I've done pretty good. I've discovered this on myself about 2 weeks ago, and I haven't really had an issue. There's been times that I'm fighting with myself in my head of being like, you should do it. No, why? Like just a big person in the background just goes, why? You're just, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, why? Why do I need to do that right now? And I've
Yeah.
been very, I've been a good monitor on myself.
Yeah, we need to be that friend to ourselves that just like reminds us.
I've also been talking about it more. Like I used to. That's another thing. I used to always keep it to myself because personally, I felt like the problem that I was having was something that I should have just been able to handle myself.
Hmm.
But I can't. So now, anytime I've ever had like the internal struggle where I'm fighting with myself, or the potential of it happening and it doesn't happen, I talk to the cat about it. Because
That's good. Yeah.
now it's being like, this is what has happened today, and I did good. I didn't respond with it. Or if it was happening today, and I say say I did respond to it, I'll talk to about it. And I'll say I'll regret I did it. You know,
Hmm.
like it's almost like it's accountability via talking to someone else, but
Which
it's
is
really
good.
just
Yeah.
yourself talking to yourself.
Yeah, but it's hard, like, psychologically, to lie to people. Like, there's some reason why we associate it with being bad, and it feels bad. It feels hard to do. And so it's so much easier to even just talk to someone about the things that you do. It does make you feel like you're being even more accountable.
Mm-hmm. So that's been besides just working, because working helps. They say always keep yourself distracted or whatever, but
I hear that,
that's
yeah.
never exactly worked for me, because I have, even with things that I've do for uh like hobby stuff, where I'm working on stuff at home, there's always downtime. And then my brain would be like, you have downtime and you worked really hard, why don't you give yourself a reward? And I'm like,
Yeah.
sure. And then then I'm just
It's hard
following
to say no
whatever
to
it
that,
wants.
yeah. You're like, "Reward? Sounds good."
Exactly. And it's just not, it's clicking that it's not, I shouldn't respond these ways. I shouldn't be doing it these ways. And if you with me explain this, if you see me in like a somewhat different light because it is like sexual behavior, I understand. It's a little bit of a weird topic to try to make it seem like a positive, but it's I should it's I mean it when I say like it wasn't with harm intent.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I think you're being vulnerable and open and honest and brave, and I appreciate you sharing that in general.
yeah. I hope it helps somebody else with maybe some other little thing that might seem easy, but it's just not.
I could imagine so, and I would hope so too. Anyone else might take inspiration from that in a good way.
Anyway, that was my big piece. Thank you, thank you. Give a little bongo.
Lovely. I think that might round us out.
Yeah.
Nothing left to do. We can just stop recording.
No, I do.
No, I guess we do the Michael.
Michael, my coo.
I have not prepared. In fact, I may need a minute for this.
Okay, you take your time. For anyone out there that has ever dealt with anything and feel like they need a friend out there to at least like lean onto, we would like to be a community like that. We have a Discord that is trying to grow, and it would be really nice if we made it, since it's still new, if we made it a safe place like that to where you're not exactly confessing to the community about your problems, but more creating friends within the community to which you feel a strong bond to talk about such problems if you need to.
Right. What?
Because at the end, we're all trying to do the right thing. We're all trying to be nice people. No one wants to be a bad person. Just sometimes bad people make wrong decisions, but to them it seems right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just be, not understanding anything I'm talking about. And I'm just trying to fill time for him to make a psych.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. Maybe I can micromanage this, but I think your message works.
Okay. Yeah, you have the floor.
We want to be strong and get things done on our own, but fellas help too. Thank you.
Music cued in for
Another
you.
Hydra link. Pad 28. Thank you.
Hydrolink 28. We only have one more pod of the year.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your holidays, your New Year's coming up, and our little Christmas holiday special coming later this next week.
Yeah. Ding 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 bing a bong bt bing a bong boo.
Bunk. Should be fun.
It should be. I can't wait to see you then.
You too, Cody.
I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, because this will be the last one before Christmas. I hope you get everything you wanted and maybe get to see the people you wanted to see.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I hope it was still a nice day for you, a day off of work. Maybe time to watch a show you always wanted, play a game you always wanted, hang out with the friends that also might just not have a family to go to. Just
reach out to people. Send them a card. Just say hi.
Just
poke them on Facebook.
Have a good time. Spread some love that day, just a little bit.
And every day.
You never know. They might be dealing with something. Goodbye.
All right. Love you, fellas.